Good afternoon and welcome. Yes, welcome to the Talk on the Block. We'll come back right after this.
This is it. The 2016 Madame Wabduyet Canada Show, Madame of Madames, is on Saturday, October 1st, 2016 at the St. Peter's and Paul Banquet Hall, 231 Milner Avenue in Toronto, Canada. The best of Dominica's cultural heritage will be showcased as we celebrate Madame Wabduyet Canada's 5th anniversary. The Madame Wabduyet Canada Show, Madame of Madames, will be a fierce contest as past winners and first runner-ups do battle, bringing their experience, flair, and beauty to the stage. But only one can win the title of titles, Madame of Madames. This year's theme, Viva Sissi Corderon, honoring Dominica's cultural advocate, Mabel Alice Sissi Corderon. Come enjoy a delicious dinner and an exciting show. Tickets are only $50. October 1st, the 2016 Madame Wabduyet Canada Cultural Show, Madame of Madames, at the St. Peter's and Paul Banquet Hall, 231 Milner Avenue in Toronto, Canada. See you there.
We'll talk about the budget response of the opposition leader in a few minutes. But in the meantime, as we do on a Wednesday, we allow you to call on the various issues around the country in your communities. Four 449-3095, 449-3096, and 449-3097. Hello, talk to me.
Hello, man.
How you doing, my brother? What's going on in your community?
I was listening to the opposition leader today in Parliament, and he was firing on all cylinders. That's the best I've heard him in Parliament.
All right, so give me your impressions then.
Well, my impressions of it is that he was spot on, very spot on. I mean, because he was kind of assessing the amount of money that come into the government coffers and how much money that was spent.
Mm-hmm.
So he's saying there's a discrepancy of $146.8 million.
So somebody has to explain.
Somebody has to explain that great discrepancy.
All right, we'll be talking. I'm trying my very best to get in touch with the opposition leader there. Hello, talk to me. Yes?
Hey, Matt.
How you doing?
Yeah, well, I want to get on.
Go ahead. You're on. You're live.
Yeah, Matt. Cause this right now, this weekend, starting from Friday afternoon, in Cochrane will be the Magic Rabbit Affair. And then you will be able to come from Friday afternoon, Friday evening. We might have stew rabbit and jerk rabbit on Friday, and then on Saturday have a different sort of rabbit thing. And on Sunday from 11 o'clock, we're inviting the entire public to come to Cochrane. Do not eat lunch at your home. Leave your home hungry and come to Cochrane to eat rabbit this Sunday, man.
But I'm just hoping that you're spared by the rain every time.
What?
I said, I'm just hoping, yes.
Well, man, this is is why we did it on a 3-day thing, to kind of get the rain out of the affair, why? Because we know it has been raining every time. It has been a rabbit and rain festival, but we have been changed it, to a weekend of rabbit eating. So we don't expect rain Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So just come out and eat rabbit, the whole of Dominica in Cochrane.
All right, thank you very much. Another telephone call there. Hello.
Mr. Peltier, blessings to you.
My brother, how are you?
I good. And when you go up there, do not eat too much rabbit.
No. I'll be too fast if I eat too much rabbit.
That is very interesting. I had a conversation with Mrs. Aaron Kamala John Baptist.
Yes.
On DBS. And Matt, I am so concerned about the lack of press conferences are not being kept, or if it is kept, it's almost like
a secret too.
Like a secret, and she may have misunderstood me. I told her I will not accuse her of deliberate distortion, because I'm talking about interaction with the media and the Prime Minister or the government. And then she took it and say, interaction, they always on radio program, there does be goals, he does be there. The other day he spent up.
So a selective media?
No, but the interaction with the media is okay, yes, and the public through the radio station by talking about the press, the engagement with press, where press conferences are concerned with the press.
No, but we're talking. What I'm trying to say to you is, blessings, is selective press. So why don't the Prime Minister think it necessary to come here and interact with that side of the crowd, because people think that he's been protected on the other side?
Yeah, that's a very valid argument, because at least if you hit press conferences, then it's radio you're dealing with. Go to all the radio stations.
I've given him an open invitation time and time again, and you've heard it.
And he said, just put all your questions together, boss. I will be there. Up to now, he can't come. But something I want to tell people, Matt, I laugh sometimes and make a little joke. You notice me every now and then, you, Carlisle.
Yes.
Because the situation is much too serious for us not to be able to laugh.
You have to lighten up, man.
Yes, lighten up. But on a serious note, my brother, we may not have seen half of Roosevelt's carrot. Brutality, Matt.
You say brutality is the Prime Minister a brutal person?
The system of governance, I would not accuse him in isolation. I'm a little much too technical for that,
Okay.
So I am saying that the system of his governance or government is very brutal, my brother. And if a Prime Minister can be that rude to a nation, and to it even narrow it down to, if you vote the opposition, the blood of the people will be on your hands. The blood of the nation will be on your hands. So Roosevelt is telling you, Matt, and I'll repeat it again, maybe 1-2 times again until I let it go. If you try to break away from me, you will be dead. That is the best interpretation I can get. And the question is, Matt, what are the people going to do with that hand that choose not to let them go? Blessings, King.
I want to engage you a little bit there, Blessings. Are you there?
Yes, I
The
can.
Prime Minister, it appears, will be getting tough on fathers not taking care of the children, delinquent fathers.
But Matt,
And makes it, hold on, Blessings, and makes it very clear that, he will be tough on these fathers. But do you understand, Prime Minister, to some extent, I don't support fathers that don't take care of the children. But do you understand that some of these fathers really have it tough?
But Matt, what I am saying is it's a contradiction. It's a paradox here where you figure out the man that is responsible of facilitating the well-being of these fathers are doing zero rather than just giving out our money to foreigners every project that is happening. And he come in and tell you about fat. I'm talking about fat.
He says he give. I'm giving early warning that those men who are able, but who are not taking proper care of the children. That the happy-go-lucky days are coming to an end.
What Roosevelt Skerritt is doing, Matt, is like a martial arts fighter. and he knows the weak points in the human structure, the body. So he will hit where it hurts, or he hits where it tickles, and you're laughing. But while all that is happening, the brother is very astute of his objective. So really and truly, that is a level of disempowering men even more. Send them prison. You have what employment for them? You want to send them prison, and you are the one responsible of giving millions of dollars to all foreign contractors, and these same men are there. In closing, Matt, there are a lot of educated, energetic, skilled, ambitious young people, and they will not roll over and play dead, because it's not every one of them can escape. You know, these days, every little thing is just run overseas, and the country is getting empty. So Roosevelt, Skerritt, and all those guys that are enslaving the people and being that brutal to them, the young people of this country will not roll over and play dead. Thank you.
Delinquent fathers, take note. The Prime Minister says, well, your lucky days may soon be coming to an end, right? So, you know, maintenance bill, he will be bringing a maintenance bill before Parliament for consideration before the end of 2016. Let's take a phone call. Guys, take care of your children. Hello.
Yes, madam, there.
Yes.
Man, I listened to the presentation by Mr. Linton, and I'm saying to myself, no wonder the Prime Minister doesn't want to give Mr. Linton much time. Can you imagine if the man can present a response inside of
24 hours?
And remember, he has sleeping time for the preparation time, and he can do such a fine job. Can you imagine if the Prime Minister would have given this guy at least 3 or 4 days? And I suspect that is what the Prime Minister knows. That's why he's not giving Mr. Linton as much time. I'm telling you, that was brilliant. To me, it even sounded better than the presentation
of the budget itself.
To be honest to you, I'm not taking side. That was a brilliant piece of work. So now we know why the Prime Minister is, I would want to use that word with no apology, is fearful of Lennox Linton and doesn't want to give as much time as possible, because he knows if he does, it would make him look very, very, very bad. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very, very much. Hello.
Hey, Matt, good afternoon.
Yes.
Matt, I want Roosevelt Skerritt to start with dealing with those delinquent dads from his office, because those there that working that not paying their child maintenance, he needs to deal with those there, because there are those on the outside that haven't got jobs, and they try in, and maybe some that maybe just forming the fool that he can go after, but let him start in his office first. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Matt, good afternoon.
To you.
How can the Prime Minister talk about delinquent fathers when he is the one that is not providing the jobs for them? All the jobs is for foreigners, man. This man is just wolf in sheep clothing who wants attention. Wolf in sheep clothing. Delinquent fathers are not opposed to fathers maintaining their children, man. When you bring forth a child, a man and a woman, you have to stand up and so forth. But things are rough, things are tough. There is no jobs. Young people are sitting on the side of the road. There are jobs that you are taking the jobs from the young people and you are giving it to foreigners. And when you finish, you're talking about hard penalty on them. The hard penalty is to do everything to get Mr. Skerritt out of office. That would be the greatest thing for me, Matt. Wicked.
Thank you very much. Hello. The Prime Minister also revealed that effective 1st of January 2017, mothers of children 3 years and under and all expectant mothers in Dominica will be eligible to register with the Pilot Health Insurance Service to have up to, listen, 80% of all medical bills associated with the care of their unborn, newborn, and infant paid by the service. Good morning.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mark.
Good afternoon. Why did I say good morning?
And how are you?
Good.
Well, Mr. Mark, I was listening to Mr. Ian Douglas and his presentation. We are his hearing, but I'm letting him know Ralph Maglo, Commonwealth of Dominica, and his wife, from the time Labour come in power, up to today, as I speaking to, we never get nothing. So when he coming, I don't realize they're saying about above 60, 70 to go. I mean to say, when you're 80 and you're 81, you're not in that program. But he thinking he cannot fool. They make sure they know they have people making their surveyor, and they know those people they're giving their money. That is supporter. In other words, if you don't support them, you're not going to get. You can be 100 years, you will not get. So I'm letting Mr. Ian know. I myself, I never get nothing from the time of labor, neither my wife. And up to this moment, today.
And how old are you?
I am 81.
And you haven't received a cent?
Not a cent. My wife, even last 2 weeks back or last week, when I talked to Miss Shomin Green Brown, Mr. Ian, after I interact and I make my point, he said, I don't give my name. He said, all right, I'm our pal rep, Honorable Collins McIntyre. I do everything he told me to do, and up to today. Last year he told me one.
So are you suggesting that they're giving it to their supporters?
They're giving it to their supporters, because if they was not giving to their supporters, I don't see no way. And I know all those people in my village that getting. And I tell you, I'm 81 years of age. My wife is 80. And up to now, today, not a cent, a black cent. Commonwealth of Dominica.
Thank you, Mr. Maglaw. Well, I'm hoping that your MP is somebody close to him, because from what I gather, people 70 years and above should receive some assistance every month. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon, Matt.
How you doing, my brother?
Matt, I good. Matt, Mr. Maglo is right, you know. We have the same problem in Wesley.
Okay.
There are a number of persons, they are forced to conclude that is because they're supporting the United Workers' Party, while their name does not appear on that list for the $200. So, I mean, it's rather unfortunate that it is a party political decision to take care of the labor rights above 70, and the rest can go to hell in a handbasket. But Matt, I was talking this morning with you in respect to a Digicel situation I had.
And your screen TV, your flat screen TV.
Yeah, got broken, and Digicel Play has not seen it fit to compensate me for my television. You know.
How many weeks now?
6 weeks now. I went to the office.
And you're very sure their staff is responsible for, this.
But they admitted I had individuals in the house when the TV dropped. They admitted they dropped the TV, and it's not their fault. But it's not your fault. But I need my television.
So what are they telling you? You said you've been to Digicel office a few times now.
Three times. The first time I go, they take a note. The second time I go, they tell me go in the main office. I went to the main office. The young lady tell me she will speak to the supervisor and phone me. I don't know if he's in Lebanon, the supervisor. There I waiting on a phone call more than 2 weeks now. I mean, how can you be going and have dozens of young women going around? I was on my way to my farm, you know, Matt. When the young lady stopped me and convinced me to sign up with Digicel, you all broke my television, and they're languishing, waiting. Luckily, I have more than one television at my home. But that is
it's only fair that they replace your television.
Exactly. So I continue to wait. If they force me to take my PA system and go around the country condemning their policies, I will have to do that. Or contact my legal persons to deal with the matter.
Can you give your name again so maybe they can take a note from the office?
Exactly. My name is Steve Benjamin. My building is in Woodford Hill. You all came there to install internet service for me and drop my television and leave me hanging dry.
6 weeks later.
6 weeks later. I paid the first bill. I think the first bill was $30-something because the month was almost completed. And I still waiting patiently.
All right, Digicel, I'm sure, you can do something about the situation. Hello, talk to me. 449-3095-96. I mean, 6 weeks later. Give me a break. Hello.
Good afternoon, Matt. How are you?
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, yes.
Okay, Matt, the Prime Minister did give men jobs. The Prime Minister is so smart. When he sent up those men to prison, so those so-called pal-rep going to abuse those children, going to abuse the mother. You hear me? That is what he wants in Dominica. He couldn't go to Parliament to pass the bill for sexual abuse. But now he wants to go to send man to prison. So they say, all who that is heaven burden, come unto me and I will give you rest. So he'll give them a rest. Is that he wants to do? Abuse those mother, abuse those children.
I don't know if the Prime Minister will get involved in abusing the children. Maybe you want, I know what you want to say, but I don't think you're saying it in the right way. 131, hello.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Magro said something there, and I believe he's speaking the truth. Because a person in my area was complaining to me about that same thing. They came to interview the person. They asked them how much they get in monthly from their pension. The ladies identify herself by give them her business and tell them how much she getting, how much she not getting. And it's very little what she's getting.
I think they're giving $200.
What she was getting from her pension.
All right, okay.
She getting little.
All right.
Now, when they analyze it, if she was getting less than 100, or she was getting about 150, they would give her the 200. But in as much as she getting 200 already from her pension, they cannot give her that 200, Matt. And there are people, Matt, that maybe even never work in Dominica, and because their children are affiliated with the Labour Party, these people getting a pension and they're not even living in Dominica. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Have a blessed day. Hello, talk to me.
Yes, good afternoon, Matt.
Uh-huh.
That same thing is happening in my community in Marigot.
What is happening?
Over 70 years. And they're not getting no $200. The only money they're getting, I did my personal survey. The only money that they are getting is the 150 from the village council. The proper pension.
And nothing else?
Good afternoon. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Hello, talk to me. Hello?
Yes, Matt.
Uh-huh.
When government talk about children and fathers and all those kind of nonsense, watch it, okay? We have so many jobs in Dominica, and all the jobs are coming down, guys. Foreigners are doing it. God can bring down trucks, drivers, and everything in Dominica to work. And how will the men in Dominica will maintain their children? We have the taxes to pay back. We have the loans to pay back in the country. And he doesn't want Dominican trucks to work because God can want to pay. God can price, not government price. How we expect men to maintain children in Dominica? And nobody standing up for men in Dominica.
Well, the Prime Minister have said that, especially the guys who are not maintaining their children, that, in other words, it's coming for you. You better watch out. Men not maintaining their children, okay? New bill coming your way before the end of 2016. It's getting tough on delinquent fathers. I'll read for you again what the Prime Minister said in Parliament yesterday as it appears to delinquent fathers. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes.
I'm not in support of fathers not supporting their children.
Okay.
What I understood from the Prime Minister that pay up or go up. That means to say when you cannot pay, you go up into the jail. You will be getting food there.
You'll be getting, yeah.
The outside will be hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe what he has to do is that get work for those that not working, and then things will be all right. Thank you very much.
All right, 449-3095-96. But there's some, to be on the side of the Prime Minister for a minute there. There are some fathers who are working, who are not taking care of their children. And that has to stop. Hello. Yes.
Dominican joke is carried. This man is a real notorious fanatic liar.
Why would you call the Prime Minister a liar?
All his work is lies. He's a dangerous fanatic liar.
Well, you've said it already, but you can't explain what you want to say. Hello? Yes, if you want, call him a liar, but please explain why. Hello? Yeah, how you doing?
I'm fine on you, man.
Good.
Matt, what the Prime Minister taking all? How yesterday the rest of the fathers to support the children now, but he taking all already?
He taking care of what? I didn't get that point. Hello, talk to me.
Yeah, good afternoon, Matt.
How are you?
Something very disappointed I heard coming from the budget yesterday is that the Prime Minister has given Dominicans the assurity that the Chinese would do the restoration work on the West Coast Road.
$40 million, yes.
As a grant.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're hearing that $49 million has been allocated from the budget to pay the Chinese for that. So that is very disappointing news.
Well, I'm hoping that a lot of our people get work on that West Coast repair project there, because it's not a highway anymore. It's a work on the highway. And $40 million? Wow. 1:37 is the afternoon time here. And you can call 449-3095, 449-3096, and 449-3097. We're going to come back right after this.
This is it. The 2016 Madame Wabduyet Canada Show, Madame of Madames, is on Saturday, October 1st, 2016 at the St. Peter's and Paul Banquet Hall, 231 Milner Avenue in Toronto, Canada. The best of Dominica's cultural heritage will be showcased as we celebrate Madame Wabduyet Canada's 5th anniversary. The Madame Wabduyet Canada Show, Madame of Madames, will be a fierce contest as past winners and first runner-ups do battle, bringing their experience, flair, and beauty to the stage. But only one can win the title of titles, Madame of Madames. This year's theme, Viva Sissi Coteron, honoring Dominica's cultural advocate, Mabel Alice Sissi Coteron. Come enjoy a delicious dinner and an exciting show. Tickets are only $50. October 1st, the 2016 Madame Wabduyet Canada Cultural Show, Madame of Madames, at the St. Peter's and Paul Banquet Hall, 231 Milner Avenue in Toronto, Canada. See you there.
Somebody says here to me in a WhatsApp message, Matt is an irresponsible and ridiculous statement by the Prime Minister. He has no clue of the social disenfranchisement of families in Dominica. This is just caremongering, not really understanding the nature of poverty and family issues. Scary is going after the poor and unemployment fathers, and we are $1.1 billion in debt. Who is going to pay this? And how? The person says we will sink like Venezuela very shortly. Hello.
Yes, Matt. Good afternoon. That is one time I agree with Mr. Scarrett is that time. Because Matt, it have the father that's not working. They try to give their child. If they haven't got money, they give them food, they give him plantain, they give him dashing, they give him something. But Matt, it has some fathers that have only one piece of child. I am one of those mothers. I have one child with a man. He only have one daughter with me. And Matt, not even from January, he haven't called her. She met him at the market, Matt. And she asked him an ice cream. He tell her he don't have, but he buying a phone for $300, Matt. Some of them are very wicked. Very wicked because mother not with them, so they punishing child. But he not punishing my child, you know. I will work hard to give her. But one day he will need it.
But some people say bring the other side of the argument. What about the fathers that work hard to give the children money, give it to the mothers, and they spend it for other things?
Well, yes, Matt, I'll tell you straight. Yes, I'm a woman, but it have mothers. I myself see fathers giving them, and you know what they do? They take the children, send them by their grandparents, and every weekend they out. Every weekend they have a lodge, they have this, and their children on the road are hungry.
And people like you suffering, genuine people like you suffering.
Not anybody that know me and know my Matt, you see me, I adopt 2 children. I adopt 2, Matt, I care for them and I care for my children. I make God give me. On the last end at 42, God give me a girl, you know, after I adopt 2. And that is the same girl. She's 10 years now. Her father have only she. He cried for me to give him that child, you know. And I give him that child, and no match, she alone, and he refused to feed her. And he's in court, you know. When I take him to court, he gets anywhere $9,000 or $900 to give her. One time he gets in it, man. It's wicked, they're wicked. They're wicked. Some of them are very wicked.
Right. Colin, thank you. 141. Well, you know, a mother talking of her own experience, and of course, she agreed that some mothers who really get the money for the fathers take it and go see you on the weekend. 141. How unfortunate.
Yes, people of Dominica, it is back. Wait for difference. The Cochrane Rabbit Festival Committee presents Majelape 2016 from Friday, July 29th. It's Caribbean and the Calypsonians featuring Daddy Chest, Hunter, and Observer. On Saturday, July 40th, it's Kubuli, White Oak. And yes, people, it's a domino competition. Kubuli, Chebesau. And on Sunday, July 31st, it's Rabbit Lunches on and the ever so popular Lucas Band will be in the house, and later the oldie goldies dance by Mr. Mix, Sakai Malad. Wadix tell me to say so. Sponsors include the government of Dominica and the parliamentary representative Dr. Colin McIntyre, Caribbean, Petro-Carib, Kumudi, Chebesau, Fine Foods, Anthony Law, Ronald Talk. It's Rabbit Festival with a twist. Majelape 2016 Cochrane.
The match of 1,000 Patriots coming this Thursday.
Show Dominica that we can stand for what is right in Dominica.
A match for jobs, lower cost of living, and better quality of life. A match for justice and electoral reform. A match against the abuse of our children. A match against bad governance, corruption, and spending of public money.
Dominicans and Patriots, ladies and gentlemen, show Dominica that we can stand for what is right in Dominica.
Join the match for 1,000 Dominican Patriots, standing for God, standing for country. This Thursday, July 28th, 4:30 p.m. from Lindo Park through the city of Roseau. Yes, you heard right, from 4:30 p.m. this Thursday from Lindo Park through the streets of Roseau, ending in a mega meeting in Lagon from 7 p.m. From every corner of Dominica, 1,000 Patriots march on Roseau. This Thursday, put your boots on the ground. On the ground. All right, Steve, who made the complaint there, Steve Benjamin out of Wesley made a complaint about Digicel. You are asked to contact the NTRC. So next time you come to town, lodge that complaint with the NTRC. 449-3095, 449-3096. Let's go. Hello.
Yeah, hello. This is Matt.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, I haven't heard from you in a little while.
Yeah, well, very, very interesting because, you know, I don't know, I'm on a little delay here just listening to you, but I think the 40 million, I'm thinking, you know, the 18 million for the bridge, 40 million for this, I'm very suspicious of something called money laundering, but I'm not going to go too deep into that. That's all I have to say. All right, have a great day.
Have a great day. Have a great day. Well, they say the money is coming from the selling of passports. But some people are very suspicious as to the amount of money being spent. So why so much money on the West Bridge and now the West Coast Road? But coming up, 1,000 man match. Papi is joining me for a minute. Papi, come closer to the microphone. Yes, this microphone. Yes, Mr. Papi, you will be in the match on Thursday?
I put my boots on already.
You put your boots on already, Papi?
And that 1,000-man match should be 3 years ago.
3 years?
3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
We are too late. But even now, Matt, people said to me, Papi, if you there, I will be there.
So they're following Papi.
They must follow Papi.
Mm-hmm.
Newtown people vote T2 because of Papi. And you going to follow on Thursday because Papi will be there. Papi don't lose a fight, you know. I don't lose no fight. And Scary don't lose fight. He know that. He know his Papi.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying today,
right,
the poverty we have in this country, Roosevelt Skerrit is the cause of it. I don't want to talk for too long. I will limit my speech for Thursday.
Yes.
Mr. Trust me, I'm not lying.
So you will be speaking in Lagon on
I am going to
first
be
and night.
on the platform. I am going to be on the platform. And when Mr. Skerrit heard me or hear me, he know definitely a man is there. He said the only man afraid is Papi. He said it.
Okay.
He said it. And Mr. Roosevelt Skerrit said to me when we were friends, he will not leave office.
You're no longer friends?
Friend? I can't be a friend of the devil. The man be bad. The man lying too much. He never tell you the truth. I love the man, but the man hate me. Why he hate me? Say, Papi, you can't keep a secret, you don't keep secret. I'm going to keep secret from Mr. Skerrit. Mr. Skerrit should be out of office 10 years ago. But I'm not boasting. Skerrit was my friend. Skerrit behaved too bad. The only man Skerrit treat good, I think, is himself. The man is only for himself.
Okay.
Only Mr. Skerrit for Skerrit. And we Dominican, we delay too much. You see Linton? He ought to swallow Linton. Linton is a child of God. Created in God's image. And I don't see why they're behind Linton. Linton is not the cause of no jobs in Dominica. Roosevelt Skerrit is the cause. Why they turned down the international airport? I've got the document. He knows. He read the document. Why they turned it down? Because they don't have Papi. That's all. If I was lying, they would arrest me already. Why Austria don't arrest me like they want to arrest the young boy from Grand Fork? Take to court. They can't take Papi to court.
Thompson.
They know well they turned down the international airport. That's what's jobs. Closing statement.
Yes, Papi, because we have to go.
Mr. Bruni said he's signing the document because it will create jobs. Also refused to sign it. They want $1 million under the table for the boys.
But I want to hear you again, Papi, before you go. You will be at the 1,000-man match.
I will be there and I'll be speaking. If Linton want me to speak, I'll be there.
They should.
I have something to offer Dominicans.
They should allow you to speak, Papi.
They should.
Yes.
So I have the answer for the country.
Okay.
I have the answer.
Well, I'll see you at the 1,000-man match on Thursday, Papi. Let's talk again. All right?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Match of 1,000 Patriots coming this Thursday.
Show Dominica that we can stand for what is right in Dominica.
A match for jobs, lower cost of living, and better quality of life. A match for justice and electoral reform. A match against the abuse of our children. A match against bad governance, corruption, and spending of public money.
Dominicans and Patriots, ladies and gentlemen, show Dominica that we can stand for what is right in Dominica.
Join the match for 1,000 Dominican Patriots, standing for God, standing for country. This Thursday, July 28th, 4:30 p.m. from Lindo Park through the city of Roseau. Yes, you heard right, from 4:30 p.m. this Thursday from Lindo Park through the streets of Roseau, ending in a mega meeting in Lagon from 7 p.m. From every corner of Dominica, 1,000 Patriots match on Roseau. This Thursday, put your boots on the ground.
Somebody says, I agree with PM Skerrit that fathers should take care of their children, but it needs to put the mechanism in place to ensure that children are given their real fathers, whatever that means. 1:50 is the afternoon time. All right, here's another WhatsApp message. It's one thing not supporting your kids. It's another thing not having a job. But when you work and weeks, months passing, and you're not getting paid, it's a whole different dynamics. Public workers paid by 2 months interval. I know several contractors have not gotten paid for about a year. Mad PM needs to know the buck stops with him. Pay the people so the cycle can roll on. Somebody says, Matt, yes, wash money. Dale said it so right. Matt, what about the mothers that are working and not supporting the fathers to take care of their children? Will they be sent up to stock farm? Four 934 3095 96 and 97. This is the talk on the block. Let's go back to the telephone. Hello.
Yes, Matt. So what you're trying to say, mobile man need to be compensated?
Well, maybe. Somebody should be sent to jail then.
Yeah, it seems to me. So, Matt, let me ask you a question.
Ask me a question.
From Roseau to Portsmouth, how much mile it is?